Welcome everybody to our second podcast from the Monkey Meta Studios. Today I am with Sans, and we are going to be talking about arcade. Basically controversies, if it's a good map, ideas for the map, kind of just anything. So let's get straight into it. What do you think about arcade?
It's a good map. The games in there are fun. They have a bunch of VR machines, so if you want to do that for video, you can. But yeah.
I would agree. The games are pretty fun. Although I think what a lot of people don't like is that there's only 2 games in arcade, excluding Virtual Stump, which in this I'm not exactly including Virtual Stump as arcade. Virtual Stump I am this thing as its own thing. So I mean, without Virtual Stump, arcade I feel like to me is kind of just boring because there's not enough things to do in it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what a lot of people think about the map. I've seen a lot of people saying how it's just a waste of space, but I mean, I think personally a cool game to add would be like Osu, kind of, where you kind of have to like press at the right spot at the right time, you know?
Yeah, like a rhythm game, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. What would you add to arcade as a game?
Kind of like what is it called? It's like, I'll say like a fighting game, pretty much. Like
Street
either
Fighter
like
or something?
just like kind of like that, or like you punch and just go. Like I know one game that's like that, but I forgot the name of it. But yeah, like just you punch, you kill the enemies, and then you just keep going. Like a run and hit kind of game, or whatever it's called.
Okay, that actually would be pretty cool. I would be in there quite often.
Or like a run and gun, like Cuphead, pretty much.
Alright. What would you say to people that like say it's not fun or it's not a good map?
I would say it's not bad, but it's also like not really that good of a map. It's decent, or whatever it's people call like mid, kind of like that.
As of recording this podcast, our most recent news, he said this is one of his favorite maps. What are like the biggest swaying factors that make it one of your favorites, other than like the 2 games?
It's kind of like just like a hangout area. Like if you were to do a video, like, and you want like a hangout spot, you have arcade. Honestly, it's sad to see that like over the years it just became like just not really a good map. I want a revamp of arcade where there's more games and like stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think that arcade had a lot of potential, and they didn't really do anything with it, to be honest. Now moving on to the Virtual Stump part of arcade. What are your thoughts on Virtual Stump?
Like if you're doing a video where like multiple people are going in the VR Virtual Stump at once, I won't suggest using the one stump. I would suggest using one arcade, because you can get a shot of like all of y'all going to Virtual Stump than just compared to one by one. But Virtual Stump is more of like its own thing. It's not really just a part of arcade like that. It's there just to be there, kind of.
I personally really like Virtual Stump. I wish that more people could upload to Virtual Stump, because it's a really difficult process, and not a lot of people are allowed to or can upload to Virtual Stump. Most of the people that upload, I feel like, are YouTubers and like studios, and that's kind of sad, because I wish I could make a map and upload it, but I can't really do that.
Yeah, like Calvin, he did say he was making a game, but it's basically Gorilla Tag, but on a different map, and he wished he could just do that with Virtual Stump, but you can't because only content creators that like are very popular are like specific people Gorilla Tag allows.
Yeah. Which kind of sucks, but I do get it because then there would be like thousands and thousands of maps, but I feel like that's kind of the point. I feel like the point of Virtual Stump is have a ton of these fan-made maps that are so cool. Like, Virtual Stump was the biggest, like one of the maps on Virtual Stump was the biggest trend of Gorilla Tag, like so far in the past like 2 years, with the song "Feel It" by David.
How I could see them doing it if they ever decide is like kind of probably like Fortnite has a creative 2.0 system where you can just make your own maps and then like upload them. That's how Gorilla Tag should do it, where everybody that can make a map should be able to post the map. But like it should be under restrictions because you can't have like just things that aren't Gorilla Tag friendly.
Yeah, I feel like a moderation thing would be pretty important in that. Which I feel like part of the reason they don't allow that is because they don't have people to moderate the maps. But I mean, I feel like it'd be worth it. I feel like Gorilla Tag would get a lot more like retention and like more people playing if there were more maps. I mean, there's like 100 maps on Virtual Stump already, but I feel like a lot of them are not super good. I mean, some of them are really good, but I feel like if more people were allowed to upload stuff, there would be a lot more good maps.
Yeah. Honestly,
Speaking of which,
Virtual Stump should honestly probably get a revamp where everybody can post their things and that, and it just could be fun. But knowing Gorilla Tag, it's gonna take a while for them to do that. So yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of like good maps, what is your favorite map that you've played on Virtual Stump? I'm curious.
There's been a couple. There was this maze game I played that was pretty fun, but you could die in it, which got really annoying. Then the first ever Virtual Stump map I played was like this candy world. I got chased down an infection by this like one person. He was very weird. And then I played a Squid Game map. It was pretty accurate. Honestly, the most funnest I've played probably has to be Only Up but with lava. It was actually fun trying to get like away from the lava and climb up. So yeah.
Yeah, I played that one. When I played it, it didn't work, so the lava didn't rise, so it was just Only Up. My favorite
You have to
map?
go to customs.
Yeah, I think I wasn't. I don't know, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure it was. But my favorite map is Gorilla Run. That one's really fun. All you need is like 2 people. One person is the game master. They try and screw up the person trying to get to the end. It's pretty fun. I like it. I think that Virtual Stump has a lot of potential.
If you want, we could add.
Who's that? Wait, who's that? Do you have anything else to say about Arcade or like Virtual Stump?
It's if Arcade ever gets an update, add more games, add a lot, and if you ever do add more things too, Virtual Stump making it more fun for people to add their maps to do that. But yeah, hope to see a revamp of Arcade, if you can do that at least the most. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to add. I think we covered most of Arcade. You think that was you think it was good?
That was good.
Alrighty. Well, I say we'll see you in the next one. Maybe the next podcast, maybe another game show. Who knows? Maybe our next news. Whatever it is. We'll see you then, I guess.